Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most advanced, precise, and fearsome air-to-air missiles ever created, Israel's Python-5. This missile isn't just another weapon hanging under a fighter jet. It represents the cutting edge of air combat technology, a system engineered to dominate dogfights, outsmart enemy aircraft, and give its operators unmatched control of the sky. As air warfare evolves at lightning speed, the Python-5 has become a symbol of how innovation, accuracy, and agility can completely transform aerial combat. Today, we're breaking it all down: how it works, why it's feared, and why many experts call it the Air-Superiority beast of modern skies. The Python-5 is often described as the crown jewel of Israel's missile technology, and there's a reason for that. It wasn't designed to be just slightly better than older systems. It was engineered to leap far ahead of anything that came before it. Every component, every sensor, every maneuvering capability was built with one goal: give the pilot an unshakable advantage in any engagement. What sets it apart is not just that it can chase enemy fighters at extreme angles or hit targets that would normally escape conventional missiles. It's the level of intelligence built into the system. This missile can think, analyze, react, and strike with almost human-like precision. What makes the Python-5 so deadly starts with its unmatched agility. Most missiles are fast and maneuverable, but the Python-5 pushes maneuverability to a new level. It can turn in impossibly tight circles, adjust its path mid-flight with microsecond precision, and lock onto targets even in the middle of twisting, chaotic combat. In close-range air battles where pilots depend on split-second decisions, this missile gives them the confidence that once they fire, the target is as good as gone. The Python-5's ability to change direction instantly gives it an edge that very few modern missiles can match. Another major factor behind the Python-5's dominance is its imaging infrared seeker. Instead of relying on a simple heat signature or basic radar cues, the seeker uses high-resolution optical sensors to actually see its target. This means the missile isn't just chasing heat. It's analyzing shapes, movements, and thermal patterns with stunning clarity. This allows it to track aircraft hiding in cluttered environments, identify targets pulling high-G maneuvers, and avoid being fooled by flares or decoys. In modern combat, where countermeasures are becoming smarter and more effective, the Python-5 Seeker stands at the top of its class. The missile's ability to engage targets from any direction is another game-changing capability, known as full-sphere engagement. This means the missile doesn't need to be fired while the aircraft is pointing directly at the enemy. It can be launched at extreme angles, even behind the launching aircraft. This gives pilots a tremendous advantage in dogfights. Traditional air combat often required aircraft to turn and maneuver aggressively to line up a shot. But with the Python-5, a pilot can simply lock onto the enemy with a helmet-mounted sight, fire, and let the missile handle the rest. This drastically reduces the time needed to attack and increases the chances of hitting the target before they can react. The Python-5's operational history further proves its reputation. Israel, known for developing some of the world's most advanced military technology, built this missile with real combat situations in mind. Every stage of development was guided by decades of air combat experience. In real battles, Israeli pilots have praised the missile for its reliability, precision, and ability to perform even under the harshest conditions. Its success has made it a weapon of interest for air forces around the world, many of whom want to upgrade their fleets with a missile that delivers true air superiority. When we talk about modern dogfighting, the helmet-mounted display system is a key part of the equation, and the Python-5 works seamlessly with it. Pilots can look at a target, lock onto it with their helmet, and fire instantly. This eye-tracking capability is what makes the missile such a nightmare for enemy aircraft. Imagine an opponent trying to escape by diving, twisting, or climbing rapidly while deploying countermeasures. The Python-5 analyzes every move, predicts the flight path, and adjusts its own trajectory with breathtaking speed. In many ways, it feels like the missile is reading the pilot's mind because it reacts the moment the pilot makes the decision to fire. Another advantage that contributes to the Python-5's power is its high explosive fragmentation warhead. Many missiles rely solely on direct hits, but the Python-5 uses proximity fuses that detonate when it's close enough to guarantee a kill, even if it doesn't strike the aircraft directly. The warhead sends out a dense cloud of fragments that shred through the enemy aircraft with devastating force. This combination of seeker intelligence, agility, and destructive power ensures that the missile delivers a knockout punch in every engagement. The missile's range also gives it impressive versatility. While it's primarily known for close-range combat, its effective engagement distance is wide enough to make it useful in medium-range scenarios as well. This flexibility allows air forces to reduce the number of different missile types they need to carry, simplifying logistics while maximizing capability. A pilot equipped with Python-5 knows they're ready for practically any air-to-air encounter, whether at close quarters or beyond visual range transitions. Another often overlooked aspect of the Python-5 is its advanced countermeasure technology. Aircraft today are packed with defensive systems that attempt to confuse incoming missiles through flares, jammers, or heat signature manipulation. The Python-5 was designed specifically to overcome these defenses. Its multi-spectral imaging seeker can distinguish between real targets and decoys with incredible precision. By analyzing infrared patterns, shapes, and even movement styles, the missile ignores fake signals and focuses only on the actual aircraft. This dramatically increases its kill probability even against aircraft equipped with the latest defensive technologies. Israel's focus on survivability and combat readiness is reflected in every detail of the Python-5. Fighter jets equipped with the missile become significantly more dangerous opponents. Air forces that adopt the Python-5 gain a dramatic leap in capability without needing to overhaul their entire fleet. This missile integrates smoothly with a wide variety of aircraft, including Israel's F-16s, F-15s, and advanced trainers like the Lavi. In international markets, it's compatible with many Western and even some non-Western platforms, making it attractive to countries expanding their air combat capabilities. When discussing the psychological impact of the Python-5, pilots often mention the confidence it provides. Knowing that they have a missile capable of locking onto targets at nearly any angle and smart enough to avoid deception elevates their performance in the air. In high-stakes combat where hesitation can be deadly, confidence is a weapon in itself. Enemy pilots aware that a Python-5 is on the battlefield must rethink their strategies. Once locked on, escaping becomes almost impossible. This forces opposing forces to be more cautious, less aggressive, and more predictable, exactly the kind of advantage skilled pilots can exploit. The missile also symbolizes a shift in how nations think about air superiority. It's no longer just about who has the fastest jet or the highest altitude capability. The real edge now lies in intelligence, smart weapons, fast decision-making systems, and seamless pilot-missile communication. The Python-5 embodies all of these elements. It works as an extension of the pilot's vision, instincts, and tactical awareness. This merging of human decision-making and machine precision is where modern air warfare is headed, and the Python-5 stands at the forefront of that future. One of the key breakthroughs that allowed the Python-5 to achieve such superior performance is its aerodynamic design. The missile features highly responsive control surfaces that allow it to twist and pivot rapidly mid-flight. These surfaces, combined with advanced thrust vectoring capabilities, give it the ability to pull extreme maneuvers without losing speed or stability. In a world where seconds determine the outcome of air battles, these design elements allow the Python-5 to outperform and outmaneuver even the most advanced enemy missiles. Beyond combat, performance, maintenance, and reliability are also crucial factors. A missile may be powerful, but if it requires constant upkeep or fails during use, it loses its value. Israel designed the Python-5 to be rugged, resistant to environmental stress, and ready for use under sudden combat conditions. Air forces need weapons that perform flawlessly every time, and the Python-5's track record shows that it meets these demands remarkably well. International interest in the Python-5 continues to grow, especially among countries looking to modernize their air forces quickly. Its plug-and-play compatibility, battlefield proven success, and advanced imaging capabilities make it a highly desirable option. In a competitive global market where nations are racing to acquire superior weapons, the Python-5 has carved out a respected place for itself. It's not just a missile, it's a technological leap that gives any air force a serious competitive edge. The missile's role in joint operations also stands out. Modern warfare often involves multiple aircraft, drones, and support systems working together. The Python-5 integrates seamlessly into advanced avionics suites that share real-time data between platforms. This allows pilots to identify threats faster and engage more efficiently. The integration of such a capable missile into networked warfare strategies adds another layer of dominance to its already impressive profile. Israel's long history of developing air combat technology has shaped every generation of the Python missile family, but the Python-5 represents the pinnacle of that evolution. It draws on decades of battlefield experience, technological experimentation, and real-world feedback from pilots. The result is a weapon that not only meets modern threats, but anticipates them. As adversaries develop more advanced aircraft and countermeasures, the Python-5 remains adaptable, intelligent, and ready for future upgrades. The future of air combat is often described as a contest between stealth technology and smart weapons. While stealth aircraft attempt to avoid detection, missiles like the Python-5 continue becoming smarter, faster, and harder to evade. Its imaging seeker makes stealth less effective at close ranges, because it doesn't rely only on radar signals. Even aircraft with reduced infrared signatures can be tracked by the missile's advanced sensors. This indicates a strategic shift where the balance of power leans toward weapons that can think and adapt, rather than machines that hope to hide. The Python-5's importance also extends beyond pure combat. It serves as a testing platform for future developments in missile technology. Lessons learned from its performance influence the next generation of weapons, ensuring that air forces remain prepared for evolving threats. Whether it's improved seekers, faster reaction times, or better integration with autonomous systems, the Python-5 is part of a technological ladder that keeps pushing aviation warfare into new territory. As more nations invest in drones and unmanned aircraft, the Python-5's capabilities become even more relevant. Its ability to lock onto small, agile targets makes it ideal for counter-drone operations. In a battlefield where drones can swarm, maneuver unpredictably, or operate at low visibility, the Python-5 Seeker can identify and neutralize these threats with incredible accuracy. This expands its utility far beyond traditional dogfighting, making it a versatile tool for modern air forces. Even training missions highlight the missile's precision. Pilots practicing with simulated Python-5 systems report how responsive and intuitive the missile feels in virtual combat environments. These simulations show just how critical the missile is to modern air combat strategies. Whether in real or simulated engagements, the Python-5 consistently demonstrates its ability to dominate in every scenario. In the end, the Python-5 stands as one of the most formidable air-to-air missiles ever created. It combines intelligence, agility, destructive power, and technological sophistication into a single weapon that commands respect on every battlefield. For pilots, it's a trusted partner. For adversaries, it's a nightmare that's nearly impossible to escape. And for militaries around the world, it represents the future of air combat: fast, smart, adaptable, and relentless. The sky has always been a domain of intense competition, where speed, strategy, and technology decide who wins and who loses. With the Python-5, Israel has created a missile that doesn't just participate in this competition, it dominates it. This is why experts call it the Air-Superiority beast, a weapon engineered not just to fight, but to rule the skies. And as long as it remains in service, the balance of power in modern air combat will continue to tilt in favor of the forces equipped with this extraordinary missile.